Hello everyone, today's construction day 184.
All right, so I haven't done a video like this in a while. So as you guys know, we've been pretty lucky when it comes to many aspects of this home build. The weather's been in our favor, no brownouts or very few brownouts. We've got, for the most part, our supplies up here on time. Contractor's been doing a good job. But today, I just don't get it. Every single thing that we've done today has been just a nightmare. I'll give you an example. I'm going to run down them for you because it's a bad day. I don't drink alcohol. I'm drinking alcohol tonight as much as I can. So we set the alarm for an extra half hour early, get up at 6 because we wanted to be at City Hardware right at 8 o'clock. So I said, you know what, we're going to pick up the stove today, so I need room on the truck to put the stove, but that's only about half full for the truck. So I'm going to go ahead and load up a half a truckload. So Wilma was getting ready, and I started taking apart the bed for the master bedroom, and tweaked my back right off the bat this morning, trying to load the headboard by myself. Now Wilma was getting ready, and bam, my back has been killing me all day. So we loaded up a half a truckload of stuff, filled the back of the truck, meaning here in the cab, and took off to City Hardware. Got to City Hardware, guess what? We were a half hour early. I thought I had it timed out right. Again, we're not sitting there staring at our watches because we're so busy loading the truck. So we got there at 7:30. They don't open at 8, so we had to sit in the parking lot by ourselves for 30 minutes.
Yes. It all started this morning.
Yeah, it was rough. So anyway, we got into City Hardware. We had to pick up about 10 items, out of stock on 3. So I said, you know what? We're not going to multiple hardware stores.
No.
We're already, 45 minutes from the work site. The guys are waiting for us for those items. So, we got to get moving. So Wilma's walk-in closet. Look at her face.
I don't even want to talk about it.
So she's not going to talk about it. Delay after delay after delay. So I think we're up to 3 delays now. So I just told them, hey, this is the date we're moving in. You just got to beat the date. Sure, no problem. We'll do it Thursday or Friday, which means tomorrow or Friday because you move in Saturday. Yep, we're good to go. Got a text message. We're not ready. So I'm going to leave it at that. I did drive unannounced to the furniture store and had a long conversation, though obviously that doesn't do any good, but it just made me feel a little better. Just explaining it, we're moving in. You said it would take 2 weeks. It's now 4 weeks. Now it needs to be 5 weeks. Got 17 excuses. So it's just probably not going to happen. And we're probably just going to lose our down payment. More to come on that. The way I left it with the furniture owner is that this Saturday, so that's 3 days from now, they'd come up and install 50% of the closet, one side. So that would at least give us Wilma's side. And then my clothes has been in those wardrobes that you've seen for the last 18, 19 months. So what's another 2 years? So I'll just put my clothes in the wardrobe. But we'll see. Do I expect them to be there Saturday? No, I don't. But again, maybe I'm just being negative. So we'll see if they show up on Saturday with 50% of the walk-in closet. We'll get that installed, and then we'll go from there. Get up to the work site. Just one thing after another today. It's just a frustrating day. I guess add the fact that we're running on fumes. It's day 184, traveling back and forth. trying to get moved. We've been doing it all ourselves. Just add things up. Today has just been, I guess what you would call a shitty day, just the way I have to word it. So tomorrow is another day. We're not going to do any more shopping. The good news, there's a little bit of good news, but not really. We went to get to the oven, and they said, the price went up March 1st, which is today, right? Today's March 1st. The price went up 7,000 pesos
more
today. So I said, adios. I'm not going to buy it. I said, I'll just go down the road, get it somewhere else. So we were walking out the door. Part of negotiation is knowing when to walk. And then they said, oh, sir, let me see if I could get that February price for you. And then 3 minutes later, they come back and say, oh, yeah, we'll give you that price.
Because that was the price that they originally give us.
They originally quoted
last
us.
month.
But since it was March 1st.
And they wrote it down.
They wrote it down. We showed them it.
And I hang on to it,
in their handwriting.
Yes.
But, again, if you read the art of the deal, you got to know when to walk. So we just said, no, we're not doing that. Take care. And I just turned on my heel, started walking out the door. Got about 4 steps, and they stopped. And said, let me check. And then it took them 3 minutes, and they gave us the price. So, we've been paying cash for everything. And Wilma normally has a decent amount of cash.
But we've been buying a lot of big items lately.
Right. And buying this, buying that. So we've been eating through the pesos. So Wilma had, a nice chunk of pesos. And, I just said, for the oven, just pay with credit card. Big deal. It's like a $5 fee to use your credit card. Foreign fee. Big deal. It's $5 on like a $900 stove. No big deal. Just pay with credit card. So she goes, okay, so then we don't need to stop at the ATM now. So I said, we'll pay with Visa. Sir, we don't take Visa.
No credit card, period.
No credit card, period.
Yes.
So they said, okay, the stove is 45,000 pesos. So Wilma said, I think I have enough. She had 43,000 pesos.
And 300 pesos.
Yeah, 43,300. So we're like 2,000 pesos short. So I said, oh my God. I said, you know what? We'll come back another day. I'm not running all the way across town to Robinson Bank. I said, sir, there's a bank right down the street. So I did walk down there, stuck my Robinson card in, and guess what? It worked. So I took out 20,000 pesos. So we were 2,000 pesos short to pay cash. So we went ahead and got back pretty quick. Took about 7 minutes. There was nobody in line at the ATM, which is very rare.
Yes.
Usually it's 35 people in line. But there was nobody in line. We took out some cash, and we paid for it. So, guys, I know I'm rambling, but I wanted to feel better by letting you guys know our frustration. Sometimes just talking about it makes you feel better. Wilma and I have not had a good day.
No.
We're laughing about it now, but we were as close to divorce as you could possibly be today.
Yeah.
It's just not good. Anything you want to say?
It's just everything that could go wrong went wrong today. It's like rain. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, when it rains.
But it's just one of those days, I guess. So tomorrow's another day, and just be thankful that we're alive.
Yeah. So if we wake up tomorrow, we'll do another video. Thanks for listening. I feel much better. I think I'm going to stop and pick up a couple Sam Miggs on the way home and put myself to sleep that way. All right, so first update, take a look at the view. It's not doing anything for me today, but hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to appreciate it. But take a look at the main beam. That's the highlight of the day. They painted it. So this beam was painted. Now they still gotta put the black paint in there. That still has to happen. The main across been painted white. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, if the camera is gonna pick it up or not. because everybody's been commenting how white the skim coat looks. So let me zoom in. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. No, I can see it right there. So this is the white paint, and this is the skim coat. So it has a yellow tint to it when it dries, but just on its own it looks white. But next to the paint, to me, again, there's the line right there. Definitely a difference between painted white and the yellow of the skim coat. It really does look good. It looks even better with the paint on it, and I think it'll be very distinct when we get the black paint in the line there. And another thing, we took a ride today, so now I have two highlights. About 1.5 kilometers that way, one of our subscribers, Shane and Emma, they're both from Australia, and they live in Australia, but they come here a couple months at a time, and they're looking to retire here in the Philippines in a few years. And they bought a beautiful piece of property right on our road, 1.5 kilometers down. And we went down there today, lunchtime, and visited with them. And what a beautiful piece of property. 3,300 square meters. I think they have 60 coconut trees. They are planting a lot of flowers. They're building a Baha'i Kubo. Just really, really nice. And they're going to build a beautiful home here. I think Shane said in about 2 years he'll be ready to retire. So he did it a little different. He bought the property early, which is smart because he obviously saved money. And then he comes here just to visit a few months at a time, and then he'll retire in a couple years, and he'll be able to build his beautiful house. So guys, beautiful piece of property, and we enjoyed visiting with you today. All right, so here's our stove. We picked it up today, as I mentioned in the intro. So we like it very much. That's the name brand, Fabriano. I believe it's an Italian brand, but it's assembled in Turkey. It is an electric oven with a rotisserie and convection, but it's a gas top, 5 burners. So it's very nice. You guys will see it soon. Now over here, and I don't want to look because I've been avoiding all day. I know you looked a couple times. So Wilma was actually walking over. She was going to pull that and show the hole. I don't want to look at it because he's been grinding away at this all day. He said it's going to come out perfect. Don't worry about it, sir. But I'm nervous. So I promised myself I wasn't going to look until the sink that's right there is actually installed. So you guys are not going to get a sneak peek, and neither am I. So he was working this with a real fine grit today, and he said that he still has to do some polishing because there's still little lines there. But look how shiny this is. Definitely starting to look nice. But I'm not going to look at this, just too nervous until they actually put the sink in, which I believe is tomorrow. All right, so here is our disaster room. So this is the wardrobe that I'm saying that I've been using now for, I guess, 19 months. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the walk-in closet in anticipation of things not going well on Saturday. So at least I can start bringing up my clothes. 'Cause like I said, we're moving in on Saturday. So I'll have the guys move that in on tomorrow or Friday, and we'll go from there. But just take a look at this room. Brought up some more stuff. There's a 2-burner glass cooktop, propane for the dirty kitchen. Real mess. So this is going to give us a lot of work to little by little whittle away at this, and we can set this up as an actual spare bedroom. And I didn't put it in yesterday's video that they did complete the painting of the main room, the relaxed khaki, all the way around. This is where the refrigerator will go, so they touched that up all the way around. So that's completed, as well as the hallway. So see guys, I'm finding positives in our day. So today's update is nothing but trying to find positives.
We'll try.
But this does look nice. So we can check that off. So tomorrow I can actually put up our wall mount for the TV, which will be right over here. So I'll work on that tomorrow.